What if I told you? There's a museum where the walls are coral. The ceiling is the ocean. And the artwork is slowly disappearing? 3 to 6 meters beneath the surface of the Caribbean Sea. Off the coast of Cancún, Mexico, lies one of the most unusual museums on Earth. This isn't a shipwreck. It's not ruins. It's intentional. Welcome to MUSA, the Cancún Underwater Museum of Art. More than 500 life-sized sculptures rest on the ocean floor. Men, women, children. Frozen in time, but not for long. Because this museum was designed to change. Back in the early 2000s, Cancún's coral reefs were dying. Tourists, anchors, divers. Too much love was killing them. The most famous reef, Manchones, was being damaged beyond recovery. So one man had a radical idea. Dr. Jamie Gonzalez Cano, director of the marine park, asked a bold question. What if we gave tourists something else to look at? Instead of telling divers to stay away, he decided to give them a new destination. But not just artificial reefs. Art. In 2009, British sculptor deCaires Taylor was invited to create something the world had never seen before. A museum that would become a coral reef. Using pH-neutral marine concrete, he created human figures based on local community members. A little girl staring toward the surface. Businessmen with their heads buried in sand. A man sitting at a desk, exhausted, disconnected. The installation was called the Silent Evolution. And it was massive. Over 400 human figures. 120 tons of concrete. Lifted by cranes. Lowered carefully into the sea. But here's the twist. These statues weren't meant to stay perfect. They were designed to decay. Tiny holes allow fish to shelter. Coral fragments from damaged reefs were planted on the sculptures. Algae, seaweed, marine life, all invited in. Nature became the final artist. Within months, the transformation began. Faces softened by coral. Arms wrapped in sea growth. Eyes covered by living reef. Eventually, the statues will be completely consumed. The art disappears. But the reef survives. Today, over 100,000 visitors a year dive into this underwater gallery. Not to destroy nature, but to protect it. MUSA now holds permits for over 1,400 artificial habitats across the marine park. What started as 4 sculptures in 2009 became one of the most powerful examples of art used for conservation. And here's the beautiful irony. The more successful this museum becomes, the less you'll be able to see it. Because one day, these human figures will vanish beneath coral. No headlines. No grand finale. Just a reef, reborn. So the next time someone says art can't change the world, tell them about the museum that sank itself to save the ocean.